I'm coming on here looking like all the hot messes in the world.
You making me feel a vibe, and I will never doubt you. Catching the realest highs, but I can't leave without you. I wanna read you, shorty, add some pages to your story. Don't wanna sound corny, but I'm about to. There's something about you. There is something about you.
Hello, Sprinkles of the internet, and welcome to another video. I know it's been super long. It's been what, 5-6 months? Listen, life happens, things happen. The good news is that I'm back and I'm dropping a video for y'all. It's a lot to get into, but allow me to reintroduce myself, okay? I know the first video that I ever posted was a getting to know me Q&A, and I feel like it's been a long time since that video. I've changed a lot since then. It's been what, a year or two? I've changed a lot since then. A lot has happened since then. I got a couple of questions. Overall, just talking about what I've been up to, what's been going on. Don't mind my shirt. I put this in the dryer. Terrible idea. Just terrible idea. I should have known that graphic tees don't go in the dryer the same way other clothes do. Anyway, let's get into these questions. First question, how has my mental health been? My mental health has been a roller coaster. It has always been a fucking roller coaster. It is literally ups and downs, loop-the-loops, like SpongeBob. Mental health is something that I take very seriously, which is why I don't come on YouTube often. So 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm not. I said in a couple videos ago that I have manic depression, and that basically means like it's a mixture of depression, bipolar disorder, and it's just so much that goes into it. You guys can look it up for yourselves, but for me personally, it's just a lot to deal with. Not only do I have that, but I have anxiety, I have PTSD, like it's just so much that goes into my day-to-day, and I try so hard to just keep pushing forward, but in reality it's not easy. For the most part, my mental health has been a roller coaster. I have an amazing support group of friends and family, so I've been trying to just surround myself with that, but I can say that it isn't easy. And if you guys want a video about that, let me know in the comments below. I have no problem like going into depth with you guys and talking about it. I just know that it's a lot that goes on in this brain, but I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, one day at a time, just like I said in my first video. Any changes in your life since your last upload? Well, there has been a couple of changes. I have moved, got into a relationship. I'm no longer working at the school that I've been working at for 5 years. Yeah, so that's the tea on that. Reason for not uploading. Like I said before, my mental health is something that I take very seriously. So there are times that I don't want to film. There are times that I don't even do anything. I lay in bed. I understand that other content creators, they like to just vlog their life 24/7. I don't think I can necessarily do that. Unless that's something that you guys want to see. I could take you guys on my day-to-day and let you guys see like the ups and downs of me. If that's something that you want to see, you can comment that down below as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. But me personally, I just feel like I don't do anything. It's either I work, I do schoolwork, or I go to sleep. Like there's not much that I can do. And then the dates that I go on, they're real simple or they're real cute. The vlog wouldn't be that long for a date. There's not much that you can really hear or see. Like, it's just very hard coming up with content, and especially because my mental health comes first. So if I'm not in the mood to create anything, I'm not going to. I'm not just gonna pick up the camera for any little thing. As much as I love coming to YouTube and I love seeing the people comment on my videos and say, you know, we want more and stuff, it's definitely hard for me to just continuously try to put out an energy that is faking, you know? Like, I'm not that person. I'm not gonna fake for the camera. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood, and you guys would know that. School is also very, very stressful for me. Work is also very, very stressful for me. The move that I had to do was extremely stressful for me. That could have been a vlog, but it was just so much going on within that moment. I wasn't thinking about picking up the camera. Mike helped me with that process as well, so there was like a little upside to it, but overall it was just so much. It's a lot, okay? Those are the reasons that I haven't been uploading, but I've been thinking about it. Like, I'm always asking the people who watch me, like, do you guys want to see more videos? And their answers are always yes. And I feel really, really bad that I just fell out. It's been 5, almost 6 months, almost a year basically, that I didn't upload again. And it bothers me so very much because I told myself I was going to be consistent. Every time I look through my pictures and stuff, I see like milestones that I took screenshots of. So it was like a year and a half ago that I was like at 80 subscribers. And to look at my subscriber count now and know that I'm at 117, I appreciate everyone who has subscribed, liked, comment, shared. I appreciate it so, so, so much from the bottom of my heart. If you guys see me looking over there, it's because I'm looking at cameras for my job. I'm trying to get back into the wing of things. I'm trying to make myself happy. And I kind of want to use YouTube as like a video diary kind of thing. Let me know if you guys like that idea as well. Just whenever I'm feeling down or whenever I'm happy, whenever I personally want to pick up the camera, I'll pick up the camera and just talk, just vent to you guys. There's different segments that I thought about for this channel. One of the channels being a sprinkle of uncensored. And that's basically videos where I need to vent, and it's raw, unedited videos of just me talking about whatever I'm feeling at the moment, whether that's me crying, whether that's me going through it. You guys are gonna kind of go through the roller coaster moments of my mental health and see what it's like in the moment for me. So let me know if that's something that you guys are gonna be interested in as well. I've definitely been thinking about like things for the channel. It's just very, very hard to push it into fruition. That goes into the next question. What content will you be releasing? So now that I moved out and I'm with a couple of roommates, I'm definitely thinking of like roommate videos. We just had a game night not too long ago. I could do a who's most likely to. We could do challenges for you guys if that's what you guys would want to see. We could do a video called introducing the roommates. As long as they're comfortable with being on camera, it'll be cool to just start releasing content. I've been writing all this stuff down and just keeping you guys in mind, so don't think I left you guys behind. It's literally just like a jumble of stuff in my head. Like, I don't have a file cabinet with everything sorted out. As organized as I am, my mental and my brain is not organized at all. And it's literally not my fault. I try to be as much as possible, but it's always another thought after thought after thought, and it just gets so out of whack. So there's that. So y'all could be, you know, looking forward to some content from me and the roommates. But yeah, keep a lookout for that. And also comment below what content that you guys want to see from me and my roommates. I think they'll be down for it. I'll be excited to do that. Any vacations? I actually recently just took a vacation for myself. It wasn't like a super huge vacation. It was me going to Jersey for 2 weeks. I needed a break from work, from my roommates, from everything. And me and my partner definitely just went away, got an Airbnb, turned off our phones, and just connected with each other. I really needed it because I felt like I was going through so much and the world felt like it was just crashing on me. So the 2 weeks was definitely needed, where I didn't really need to worry about anything but just relaxing. I advise everybody to just take a step back one time for the one time. If you feel yourself suffocating, if you feel like you're overwhelmed, give yourself the break that you need. Like, your brain needs a break. You're in school or you're at work so many hours of the day, you're focused on so many things at once, take a necessary break. Like, your body and your brain needs it, and it's gonna thank you for it. Everybody needs to put their mental health first. They just don't know how to. Taking a break is a start. When you feel yourself get overwhelmed, when you feel yourself mentally deteriorating, take a break. It can go a long way. Any new relationships or friendships? Yeah, like I said, I got into a relationship. The person is not new. You've seen him on the channel before. I'ma just leave that into the air. Also, new friendships. I've made friendships with my roommates. Oh, and at the new job. The job that I have, I made a lot of new friendships here. I've gotten a lot of great advice here. And yeah, any goals you have accomplished. Moving out is definitely a goal that I've accomplished. Making a year in school, that's another goal that I accomplished. Taking a leap, that's actually a really, really big thing for me. Taking the leap to move. I'm someone, I explain all the time that I don't like change and I'm afraid of change. When I tell you during this process of like moving, this was 4 months ago, by the way. So in the middle of me stop uploading, I want to say a month after or 2 months after, is when all this is spiraling. So 4 months ago, I told myself that I felt very, very stagnant at the job that I was at. And I didn't necessarily know how to go about it. I just know that I felt like it was a routine. Like, I kept doing the same thing over and over and over at this job. There was no change. It wasn't like I was consistently helping the way I wanted to help. It just felt very, very similar, like every single day. And I was getting tired of it. So I took the necessary steps to start applying to different jobs. Now, the job that I was at, I was there for 5 years. That was my first job ever. I never had a job after that. I've stayed at my first job for 5 years. I've been afraid to leave because not only the kids that I was working with and the changes that I was doing with those kids, but I got comfortable and I don't know, or I didn't know what life was like outside of this job. Being that it was my first job and I stayed there because I liked it, I didn't have any experience elsewhere. So I took the jump to apply to other jobs. Now, I didn't know that I was gonna get an email back within the same week that I applied. Being that I didn't have experience or anything, it was kind of hard for me to understand as to why I got a call back so very quick. But like I always say to myself, like, it's God's plan. Whatever happens is whatever happens. It's literally up to him. Like, everything fell into place for me. In the midst of me getting an email, I literally had a breakdown and I called Michael. Y'all know Michael. I literally called Michael and freaked out because I was like, I have an email. They want to interview me. If I get this interview and they want to hire me, I'm going to have to move. Now, I knew that me applying to other jobs was going to be a stretch anyway. The only reason why I did it was because it was going to get me out of my comfort zone. And it just led to so much other things. So I applied to jobs in my area and I applied to jobs out of my area. It just so happens that the jobs out of my area is the one who reached to me. After I came to the conclusion that I had to move, I had to talk to my mom about it. That was very, very hard for me. And it was something that I didn't think both of us contemplated happening anytime soon. And even when the talk happened, I felt like it was more so, okay, it's gonna happen like a month from now, it's gonna happen from 2 months from now. I didn't really specify how quick it was going to happen because I didn't know how quick it was gonna happen myself. 2 days after I got the email for the interview, they interviewed me. and I got the job, like on spot. And they told me that I can work within the next, I want to say 2 weeks, because I told them that I'd have to move out there for me to work with you guys. They gave me 2 weeks to move all my things and to get ready. When I tell you I was mind blown at the situation, I already had a roommate that was telling me to move in the area, and I kept putting it off. But for some reason, this job was in that area. It wasn't too far from my roommate's house, and I got the job. Like, if that's not God's plan, I don't know what is. I knew that he knew that I needed a change, and I knew that he knew that I was fed up with my living situation. I felt like this was something that I had to do, so I did it. And it was one of the best decisions I could have made this year, to be honest with you. Like, although there's frustrations that go with moving out and living on your own and figuring things out as a young adult, I think that's the beauty of being a young adult. Like, you're learning as you grow. It's kind of like a Bambi, like a baby deer. Eventually you're gonna have to walk by yourself. As scared as you are, as attached you are to your mom, you're gonna have to use your little legs to walk around. And that's what I felt like I was doing, and I'm still doing it. It's only been 4 months. I'm still very new to this area. I'm still learning different things all the time, and it's a journey, I'll tell you that much. So those are some of the goals that I accomplished, long story short. Just taking a leap of faith and believing in the journey, believing in the ride, and just leaving it up to God, to be honest with you. How's your best friend? Mike is fine, if that's what you're talking about, because the only person that I put on this channel is Mike and Deandra. Mike is perfectly fine. I try to visit Far Rockaway as much as possible. We try to make time for each other as much as possible. Mike is completely fine. He'll be on this channel very, very soon. I want him back on this channel ASAP. Yes, Mike, I'm talking to you. Deandra is fine, and all my other best friends are fine. I don't want to list all my best friends, only because you guys haven't fully gotten introduced to them yet. So you're not going to really know who I'm talking about, but just know my circle of best friends, they're cool. Things you've done over this summer. I haven't done shit this summer. Between moving and getting a new job, that's literally the only big thing that I did. And that's very fucking sad. I think majority of the summer, I was into school, I was depressed, and I was working. Like, I didn't do anything, I didn't take any trips. I'm still deathly afraid of flights. But yeah, I didn't really do much this summer. COVID has been a hell of a thing that's been hindering us from a lot of shit. And I kind of just stay my ass in the house. Last date you've been on? Last date I've been on was probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna say 2.5 weeks ago. I went to the Cheesecake Factory for the first time ever. Did you grow as a person during your time away? I feel like I have. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself. Even the way I talk now about my situations and about my mental health and about everything that I'm letting you guys know, you can tell that I've grown. I feel like every single time I go away, I grow a little bit, because I'm taking the necessary break that I need to learn myself, to learn why it is the way it is, like why I do certain things, why I act a certain way. I'm just learning about myself more and more, and I love the person that I'm becoming, but I just wish that I can be better than what I am now. I give myself credit, but I just know that there's so much more work to be done, and I know that I could be a better person than I am now. How was your birthday since you didn't do the videos? Yo, birthday was great. Like, I did an Airbnb for the first time ever. I had so much fun with the people who did come and the people who did like visit me out there, because it was my first time being out in the city. I want to say as an adult, because I've never really slept out like that. So being that my mom allowed me to stay out and I stayed outside. My friends was like, word, you're in the city? Crazy. They came and visited, and I was just so happy. I spent some time with my best friends. We played games. Like, it was just so much fun.
They put a hole in the straw.
Actually. You know who you remind me of? Nobody. I was just joking. You guys have to do something. So, you know. Why are you doing this?
You chat too much.
But yeah, that's how my birthday went. I enjoyed it, and I wish I could have recorded for you guys, but how everything spiraled, the people that I wanted to be there didn't come. The things that I planned to do couldn't happen, and I was just so furious, and I'm very, very upset with myself for letting my anger kind of take over, because at the end it definitely played out perfectly fine for me. I was happy. People did come and visit me. I definitely could have recorded all that. I was just very much in my head, and I'm once again, I'm very upset that I let my anger get the best of me. So I'm sorry that I didn't get to, you know, vlog or post anything, but at least you got to see a little bit. Craziest thing you done recently? Move out. That is the best answer that I could say. Literally move out. Once again, not only was it a crazy process, but it was super, super quick. It was something that I never thought I was gonna do so soon. It was something that I never had to talk to my mom about. So that is definitely the craziest thing that I've done. And last but not least, any goals you're looking forward to accomplishing. I want to finally start thinking about my career as far as what I'm truly passionate about. I've been I can't talk today. I've been in my head a lot about what I want to do with my life. I think I'm at the stage where I'm kind of thinking about that. I just really need to figure out where I'm going. So I just got to sit with myself and ask a whole bunch of questions and figure it out for myself to be the best version of myself. I do also want to be consistent with school and be consistent with YouTube again. Like, you guys have no idea how many times I think about picking up a camera and just talking. I just don't, because half the time I feel like I don't make sense. That's literally what it is. So in the comments, you guys need to tell me to stop overthinking and just post a video. Maybe if I see some of those comments, I'll start posting more, and I'll stop being in my head a lot more. Those are some of the goals that I have as of right now. That concludes this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on. Join the Sprinkle family. If you're not a Sprinkle, then what are you doing? Join the Sprinkle family. And until next time, stay beautiful, stay colorful, and most importantly, stay different.